Hi there, this is Tracy at Tracing Dreams. Today I wanted to share with you some items that I received from Ieebee. Um, they reached out to me and asked if I would do a collaboration, so they sent me a few items that I chose to kind of review and use in a video to kind of show you what all they have. And also they were kind enough to give me a referral code and coupon code so that you can get 30% off if you'd like to order from Ivy. So I will make sure to put that in the description below. So the first thing that I chose was this set of 37 washi tapes, and this is really cool. Look at this box. The box is pretty cool. So I did take each of these rows was in some plastic, so I did take them out of that so that you wouldn't have to hear the crinkling of me opening that. But this card comes in it, and it has all of the different designs that are in there, so very cool. And just kind of looking at them, it looks like there are 3 of these bigger washi tapes that have the larger design. Let's see if I can measure those. About 3 inches, close to it. So you have this one, and then this one, and this one here. This one has like a little bit of gold on it. It's kind of pretty. And then they range in sizes from there. So you have these. Love this one. Can't wait to use that one. I'd say it's about 1.25 inches or so. And then you have some that are smaller too. These here that are probably not even 1/4 inch. So very cool. Love this one here with the flowers. Nice assortment in here, and they do coordinate, but yet there are some that are definitely, you know, kind of unique. Like I like this one with the roses on it. It's very pretty. And I love this orange one. I had another orange washi tape in a pretty pattern, and I've used most of it, so I'm glad to see that. This green is really pretty too. We have these. This one with the butterflies. And some of them do have like a little bit of gold on them. It's very cool. This one with the butterflies, and this one here. And then there's a few more here. Love the flowered ones. They're so pretty. And then there's another one of the thick ones here. Again, just really pretty. This one's got some writing on it. Love this one too. Those colors. So yeah, there are so many in here. And more butterflies there too. So yeah, I really like them. A nice variety of colors and botanicals and things in there. So I'm just gonna kind of loosely put them back in the box here to show you what else I got before I try and use some of these items. It did also come with this little washi tape inspiration book. And I thought this was really cute. It's got some different ideas in there on ways you can use the washi tape. So it looks like at the beginning here, a lot of them are the journaling. Sorry if there's a little bit of shining glare there. And then at the end, they have some different projects and things, some cards and stuff that you can make. So very cool. So I'll have to look at that some more later. So then the other packet I got, which I did open so that you didn't have to hear the package crinkling so much, but this pack has stickers in it, and it's kind of like nature themed. So a lot of the stickers have wildlife, some leaves and stuff, mushrooms. So I love these trees. I don't know if you can see them too well there. Very pretty. Yeah, so there's just a lot of variety in here of the berries. And I tend to lean more towards you know, the plants and botanicals and things, more so than the animals and that, but these are well done, and I still can use them. Find something. Birds there, pine cones, some more mushrooms. I don't know how well you can see them. But yeah, there is quite the variety of stickers in here. And this was all one pack of papers and stickers together. So yeah, I like a lot of these here. And as you'll see in a minute, they're pretty well coordinated with the papers. So then they have these like vintage style papers. We have, this looks like a painting to me. Love it, like a landscape. And it looks like there's 2 of each in here. And they are thin enough that you could definitely use them for collaging. It's like a little piece of paper stuck in there. And yeah, I think it'll be really fun. Love that with the jar. It gives me some fall vibes there. I might have to save that for a fall journal. These bottles too, those are fun. And some mushrooms there. This one looks like a open book or journal. Yeah, so cool. So a lot of variety in here, and quite a few papers. I didn't catch, I don't think it said on the package how many were in here, but it's quite a few. Love that. Yeah, these are cool. So yeah, if you're going for like a vintagey, botanical forest kind of theme, this will definitely work really well. I've been doing a lot of collage and masterboards and stuff like that lately, so trying to use up some of my scraps, but these would go really well on as focal points and on some of those. Sorry, I'm going a little quicker here so I can get to my project. So, got some mushrooms in here if you like mushrooms, ducks. That's cool. More of these botanicals and things here. Some giraffes. Very cool. Squirrels. Oh, some elephants. Ooh, sticker. So yeah, quite a variety there. Lots of things you could use those for. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to make a project here with some of the washi. I'll start with the washi tape. Basically what I'm going to do is make like a little mini washi master board and then cut it into some tags. So this is one of my favorite things to do, especially when I have like a bunch of washi that, you know, maybe I haven't been using and I want to kind of make some room for some other ones. So I'm going to start with one of these thicker ones here and make there's a little piece of tape there holding it on. I'm gonna make a row going this way, I think. What do you think? Should I do diagonal? I'm gonna do a diagonal one. I really like how those turn out. So we're gonna go from corner to corner. This is pretty. It's even prettier than it looked on the roll there. Peeled off pretty easily from the roll. It's sticking on there pretty well. It is washi tape, so if you're doing something in a journal with a page, you might flip a lot. You might want to put a little bit of glue stick or something behind it because it isn't really meant to be super sticky. So now I'm going to pick some other ones and just kind of make rows. I'm going to cross here. So yeah, I don't know. This is my first time ordering anything from Ieebee, so they did have quite a few cute things on their website. So I put that one there. And it's okay that this is hanging off here. I'm going to cut all of that off afterwards. This is also a nice way too when you get a set like this to see what some of the tapes look like when you get them off the roll. Now this one doesn't want to come off quite as easily. Let's see what I can do here. There we go. Just had to get it started. Oh, that's pretty. I didn't see all the flowers and stuff on there. So I think I'm going to go this way up here. Get something a little, maybe a little neutral on that side. Yeah, some of these don't want to start too well here, but I think once I get them going, they'll be okay. So I haven't used a lot of the wider washi tapes before, these like 3-inch ones over here. I mainly use the smaller ones, and so I'm curious what you all use those for. So if you have any ideas, let me know. The problem with pulling off pieces this long, sometimes I get them kind of tangled up. Okay. Oops, I didn't pull that one off quite long enough, but that's okay. Yeah, I haven't really used those bigger ones before. I don't think. I might have one or two, like kind of like that, but some of these do have tape on them, holding the end down, like just like a little piece of like Scotch tape kind of, and those tend to be a little easier to get started. That's pretty. The gold. So put a little bit of that up here. And I'm trying to get ones that kind of go together pretty well. It doesn't have to be too matchy-matchy. That's kind of the fun of it. Might use, well, maybe I'll repeat a couple of these here. There we go. And get some of the same colors going through. So yeah, what are your favorite washi tape projects? You can let me know in the comments below. One time I was not feeling well, I had the flu or something, and I just sat in my bed with all my washi tapes and did projects kind of like this. And I ended up with some pretty cute cards and stuff afterwards. Let's do some more of these words here. So this kind of reminds me of like newsprint, kind of. A more neutral kind of color there. There we go. This one I didn't repeat. And then I'll put a little more of this one at the top. And you can always, when I cut around here too, you can always use some of those pieces and make kind of a little bit of a collage on another piece of paper, and then use that as a tag later too. I've done that before. So you don't want to waste all those little bits. Let's see. Now we'll put like one more of these in there. I didn't use this one yet, and I kind of like this one, so we'll see what this one looks like. It's only going to be a little bit of it on the corner. that is really pretty. Put a little bit on this corner. Okay, and then maybe one more. I like this one. Yeah, that one peeled really easily. So again, sometimes you just have to kind of get them started. Because we all know, I always have a hard time with the Scotch tape, you know, if you lose the end, finding it. So this one, not too bad. Oops, I went just a little bit of that one for the corner. Okay, so now I'm gonna try my best to get this up. Okay, and I'm gonna grab some scissors. Turn it over, and then I'm gonna just cut along the edges here. It's gonna all stick to my scissors. Luckily, washi tape is not too hard to get off. Not like glue or anything like that. Okay, and like I said, with those little pieces, you can always stick them to a piece of scratch paper or cardstock and just make a little kind of collage and then turn it into a tag or something later on. Okay, so I did mess up with them here, but that's okay. All right, so we will get that over here. So see how pretty that turned out? I really like it. So now I'm gonna cut them. And let's see here. So we have one tag, and then I think I'll make this part into 2 small tags. This part just has a little bit that I missed on the side there. It's cute. Okay. And we'll move this over here, and let me get out the hole punch. Okay, and we'll do a little bit. So I have like a little card I made up as like a template for tags, but I still find myself just cutting them this way. There's that one. We'll put a hole in it in a minute. And maybe grab some lace or something to stick in there. Okay, nice. This one, oh, which side do I want to go for? It's hard when you have the leaves on that side because I don't want to cut all of it off. Okay. And then I just take, oops, my little piece that keeps falling out. Today was my first day back at work after a long break for Christmas, and I'm tired. Okay. Pop a hole out there. And you could put an eyelet in here, but I'm not gonna do that right now. This one is having a hard time staying down because of the way I cut it, so I might glue that down a little bit later, but honestly the washi is staying down pretty well. Let me see here if I have some thread. Oh, I have some lace here. So I'll just cut a little bit of lace. And we will put it through a hole. So we have a really cute tag. So I'm gonna put some through on these two. This is vintage lace seam binding. I pick this up every time I see it because it is perfect for putting at the top of tags like this. And it comes in so many different colors. So there we go. And then this one here. Now I think these look fine just the way they are, but what you could do is then decorate them with something else. So go back to some of these smaller pieces that we had here. Oops. So you could put like a focal point on it like that, but what I would do is put something behind it. Let me see here. I think I have, yeah, I have some tissue. So this sewing pattern tissue, I could use some of that and kind of put it behind there. I think I'd take the 12 off of there. Normally I like the numbers and the lines with the sewing tissue, but since there isn't a lot of blue in here, don't know if that would work very well. But yeah, you could go like that. And I picked up 2 of them here, didn't I? And I would probably ink this up a little bit. See if I can grab my ink. The same thing would go for like stickers too. Oops. Get all those white parts there because the white with this tissue paper is not gonna. So yeah, that would kind of there, I can kind of glue it down and show you. So just using regular glue stick. Don't need a lot on the tissue. You could use other kinds of tissue paper too, or that brown like packing paper, like from Amazon and stuff. It doesn't, you won't be able to see through it like you can with this, but you're just looking for something to kind of put behind it so it's not so busy, and this will stand out better. Put a little glue stick on this as well. I'm putting it off center a little bit just because that one line is there, the blue line from the sewing pattern. But yeah, that turned out pretty cute. I think I would still put, you know, a little, maybe a little sentiment or something like that there. But yeah, so pretty fast project. And I got to try out a lot of the different washi tapes here and see what they look like, and made 3 tags. So thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you to Ieebee for allowing me to try out these products. I will put their link below and the coupon code as well if you are interested, so you can purchase from them. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.